This is amazing. I love seeing everybody here today. Let's go, Halifax! We're here for freedom! We want freedom! We do not want to be second-class citizens or discriminated against for our own personal decisions. I'm so thankful for everyone that comes here today in support of freedom. This is Canada. This is going to be the freest place in the world. And everybody here today is making history.
Next up, I'm going to have my friend Chelsea come speak with you. Give her a big round of applause. Thanks.
Hi, everybody. Looks like we have a lot of support here today, which is awesome. Wow, look at all this. This is great. This is great. So my name is Chelsea Sawatsky. I'm here today representing an organization called Feds for Freedom. The goal of our organization is to stand up for the rights of federal workers to make medical decisions for themselves and to empower federal workers to stand up for their rights using the law and human rights as their shield. Recently, the government has announced their intention to make vaccines mandatory in the public service. The problem with this mandate is that it goes against all of our guaranteed rights as human beings. Our rights to bodily autonomy. These mandates go against the laws established in Canada, laws created to protect us from situations such as this. The government's position, as we all know, is that due to their emergency, we no longer have rights as Canadians. But I tell you that our rights don't end at their emergency. If we really submit to that, then all the government needs to do is to declare a constant state of emergency to take all of our rights away. Are we going to let them get away with that? There is currently a class action lawsuit challenging this mandate, led by constitutional lawyer Rocco Galati. I believe at the last count there were 2,400 individuals named in the class action lawsuit, and they couldn't put any more on at that time. You do not need to officially be a part of this class action lawsuit in order to benefit from the precedent it will set when it is won. I'm here to assure you today that you do have rights, contrary to what you're being told. You have recourse for legal challenges, and you do not need to be afraid. From the Charter of Rights and Freedoms, all individuals have the inherent right to refuse any unwanted medical intervention. We do not need to accept exemptions. Our right is to say no, if we so choose, and not face reprisal through discriminatory acts. From the Human Rights Act, any medical intervention is only to be carried out with the prior, free, and informed consent of the person concerned. This consent can be withdrawn at any time without disadvantage or prejudice. I could name so many more, but I'll just do one more. From the Nuremberg Code, all individuals must give consent, and this is important, and be able to decide for themselves without coercion. That's right, without coercion. If you're being threatened that you're going to lose your job, that is coercion. If you're being threatened you won't be able to go to the stores, that is coercion. I know a lot of you are going through an extreme amount of stress right now. I receive messages about it nearly every day. But look around you. You're not alone. This is the lot that has been given to our generation. And if we're going to ensure a country with rights and freedoms for our children into the future, then we must not give in, we must not give up, and we must stand strong, regardless of the suffering that we're going to endure for it. Freedom is not won by passive acceptance, and freedom will never be given voluntarily. Freedom is hard-fought and won through trials and persecution. The next few months and even the next few years are not going to be easy. I believe we're going to see a struggle like we never could have imagined we would see in our great country. But the way that we can keep up our courage is by banding together and helping one another. We must have faith that the fight can indeed be won. So, lawyer up, stay strong, consolidate your debts if possible, and put yourself into a position where you can financially stand the pressure. And when the next pressure is created, put yourself in a position where you can withstand that pressure. That's how we can win this. Be resilient and stay strong. We are all in this together. Thank you. United Non-Compliance! United Non-Compliance!